What's going on, guys? So, for live again, we're doing it on vertical. I wanted to come on here on regular, but did not get to set the settings right. And plus, I was on like 720 instead of 1080. Okay, so let me stop here. We're gonna talk about a few things today on this live. Okay, uh, we're gonna have a bunch of different segments for life coaching and date coaching. Okay, this is a date coach live. I'm going to give advice to women who hate the men they desire. Okay, this is not for a particular person. This is for just women who hate the men that they desire. So what I mean by that is these women, instead of them just trying to, actually hear or cater to or submit to the men they want. So that might mean like for some men, they might like bald-headed women. So if you want that man, you got to be bald-headed. Some men might like women with hair. Some men might want that, might want this. But whatever it is, that's what the man wants. So instead of fighting the power, these women decide, shout out to H-Way to build it, instead of fighting the power or instead of conforming to get that man, these women say, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. And you're going to like me for me. Because in 2024, we're supposed to accept anybody for anybody or for anything. So you could be a freaking 350-pound chick and call yourself thick and hot, and men are supposed to want you. And if we don't want you, you want to run around talking about we're shallow, we're ignorant, we're this, we're that. And then you, instead of like understanding that you can fix yourself, you decide to call all men of this particular group bad men. You just bash these men because you really want them, but you can't, and you won't conform to what they want out of women. So let me put my phone up here, and we're gonna get started. Unless somebody hold it on, and we're gonna get showing the road. I'm headed to take a blood test right now, guys. Yes, you can ask any questions in the chat. I'm gonna give you advice. I'll answer questions. Okay, we're on the Bluetooth. Yes, I'm gonna give you advice and give you help. If y'all got questions as I go, you can ask questions. Shout out to H-Way once again, Steamy Man. Absolutely ask the questions. We got Jake, Regis in the building, 14K by end of June. Yep, because I'm about to do it like this with the verticals. We're gonna get there, guys. Remember, this is less about me, more about the help of women who want men, but the men don't want them because they're just not what a man will want or desire. So I'm gonna give game on that. Shout out to Maverick in the building, Maverick Capitalist. Shout out to Tin Man 405. Shout out to you, Steven Man. How do you? A dirt bike would be cool. Um, Maybe, but not for me. I would never want a dirt bike. So, how to make a man? How do I make a man happy? So, Steamy Man. I'm assuming you're a woman. Um, tell me a few things, Steamy Man. What kind of man do you want? Yeah, tell me first off. Tell me what man? What kind of man do you want? Like black man, white man. Is this man professional, or is he like a 9 to 5 McDonald's worker? Tell me a little bit about that man so I can give you the proper information to help you get this man. And remember, if you are a man and you are looking for a gay man, make sure you tell me a gay man too. I'm gonna give you guys the game. But back to the point, you know, you have a lot of women that don't like like a group of men because of flaws that they have, flaws that they don't want to change. We have a lot of flaws as people. Now, say I wanted to be with a actress that was a millionaire superstar, like say Zendaya, okay? Millionaire superstar actress, okay? Shout out to Rage Face Fool. Rage Face, shout out to you. I'm not gonna get no names. I told the people I'm not gonna do no drama. We're gonna just keep it where it's at. So here's the situation. It really seemed bad mood last night, Rage Face. Not me, I'm sorry. Uh, okay, so no, this ain't about no, it ain't about nobody particular. This is just a group of women that might not like a particular group of men because they don't have what the men would want. So let me tell you guys this, okay? If I wanted to be with an actress like Zendaya or somebody that's super successful, big league, I would have to know that I got to get myself up to millionaire status. I got to be an absolute gentleman because that's what Zendaya seems like she wants. Like she wants a low key beta male, um, nice, gentleman type of guy, as you see with Tom Holland. But the problem is, or not the problem, but what I would do is try to achieve that. And if I can't achieve that, then I'm going to go for a different type of man. I'm going to go for different type. I'm going to get different type of, actually, that would be a woman, dude. But I'll go for a different type of woman, okay? I'm not going to call all light skinned chicks that look like Zendaya. I'm not going to call them bad people. I'm not going to say that they're like shallow, money hungry, like, losers. I'm not going to say that nobody wants them. I'm just going to say one day I'll have that if I want that. Now I'm saying Zendaya because she's like one of the biggest actresses right now out. Okay. But we can go more like Gabrielle Union. With Gabrielle Union, you got to be a strong black man to get a Gabrielle Union. Okay. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing I just made comments. Some women, like in Zendaya, you got to actually have white skin. So that's something you can't do if you're black. So you can't have her. But you don't call it bad because we all have preferences. Like I tell y'all, like I'm not gonna like if I was single right now, I would never say I'm not gonna date a white woman and maybe whatever. I just say from my experience, I'm not attracted to white women because it's just too big of a culture change from white women to like Hispanic and black women. Too big of a change. The sound the sound comes through super well on audio. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got like a helmet mic that's supposed to like take away and block all the motorcycle noise. So we're gonna get to. Let me use an example. You have black women that don't like black men. Okay, now mind you, I'm talking about this because I'm a black man, so this is my expertise. I'm good at a lot of different kind of women, but with black women, I'm really good at because I'm black. So the reason why a lot of black women don't like black men is because of the fact they are now in 2024. They're trying to be equal to black men. They're trying to do what they think the black man wants, but we don't want. And when we tell them we don't want it, they get mad that we're not checking for them because we don't want what they got to offer or what they're trying to offer us. Tyler Jackson. That's the thing about mixed girls is black guys don't really feel wide enough, and white guys don't feel black enough. It ain't you, brother. Yeah, I got you. But here's the thing. When it comes down to it with the black women, a lot of black women, MMA all day, you're not broke. As long as you got heart, you're a winner. So black men, the problem that we face is, our women, they don't want to do the things that we want. Majority of black women want our women to have hair. We want our women to be friendly, agreeable. We want them to be our peace. But we can't ask for that without being bashed by our women. So instead of our women just conforming to what we want, they decide to like bash on a whole group of black men and say that we're just all bad because we want what we want. But then when you have, with white men, the white man, he can be whatever he wants, and the white women are going to conform to what he wants if they want the white man. Otherwise, they're going to just be, picked by other groups of men. But nobody's bashing the black man, the white man at the same time. But with us, we get that backlash because we just don't want to be with like bald-headed, overweight women with bad attitudes. I don't get it. So, me as a dating professional in my personal life, but me being a amateur date coach, I'm on here trying to give game to women that feel this way. Now, I know there's probably a few of these women watching the live right now, even though they're not saying anything. I want to thank you guys for watching this live and giving me a chance to give you guys game. So I didn't really be like, I didn't want to put it in text form, okay? So absolutely. So perhaps at home situation, black families, I can't, so I missed that comment, but black families, yeah, I'm on a moped. Black families, it ain't necessarily black families. It's more of like
the mothers. It's the fact that like the mothers, a lot of them end up single because they do things that men don't want, and they don't want to change their behavior. It's the lack of accountability. So when these women are growing up with these mothers, they never learn how to be a wife, what a wife should be. Like when I was, you gotta remember, black women, what I try to teach you guys is this: if you want to be a wife one day, you got to be respected. You got to be respectful. You want to be able, the man should be able to walk in public with you without some man being able to say, I hit that, and just being ignorant. It shouldn't be that type of environment. You shouldn't be wearing, clothes that are like not really respectable. They're going to think you're a hoochie mama. You shouldn't be out here, degrading and bashing the type of men that you really want, because I know it might feel good because you think you're getting payback for some men who done a disservice to you. I think you might feel like you're getting payback, but in reality, you're only hurting yourself. You're only making yourself um, hurt because you're never going to end up getting that guy because of the fact, no man is going to allow you to treat him in a way that is ungodly. So with that said, um I'm gonna take this drug test, or not drug test, but this um I'm gonna drink this drink real quick. I'm gonna drink this drink real quick.
You guys can let me know if you hear me still. I'm gonna have to put my AirPods on because I need to let me turn my bike helmet off and put my AirPods on so that way I can properly hear you guys. All right, we're back, guys. We're almost here. All right, so you know what, guys? Let's get to it now, okay? So, ladies, okay, that are watching this, I know a lot of y'all aren't commenting because you're, taking in this dating advice, relationship advice, and you're enjoying it. Let me start off by saying this, okay? First things first, okay? Let's start with the hair. Men don't want bald headed chicks. This is what it is. No matter how much I try to push that on men, we don't want bald headed women, okay? We want a woman with at least, let's say about 8 inches, at least 8 inches. It got to pretty much come to the neck for the most part. And if you do have the butch cut, then you got to be like in shape. You got to like have a head that's like a little bit like thick. Can't be like a skinny head with like a bush cut. It ain't gonna look right. Make sure y'all follow that Discord. We're coming up with shows that we're gonna have on Discord only. So do not miss those shows. They're gonna be pretty fun and dope. Um, Make sure you go into that link and you subscribe to the Discord below. So um, the problem is they don't know what they really want though. They'll say they want a nice guy, good guy, and they're really chasing the opposite. You're absolutely right. We're gonna have a Starbucks while we're talking. This ain't just to black women. This is to all women right now. I'm giving relationship advice to women. Period. And this is for mainly women who don't like. They pretty much hate the men they desire. So they really want the men, but instead of doing what the men would want them for, they decide to just bash a particular group of men because they're not happy with what they want to give to the man. I guess or not. Guess that would be weak. Um, Absolutely want to give. There you go. I'm deep in the southern. Something more coming up north. Matt, what do you mean by that?
No, black women aren't bald headed. Black women have beautiful hair. The ones that black men want, they have beautiful long hair. They don't have all the weave and all the long nails and all that stuff. But it ain't just about black women, it's about white women too. All women have long hair for the most part. Most women that have butched hair are usually assholes. Like they're literally the worst women you want to date, to be with. I recommend and I tell men that I coach up and I give advice to not date a woman with short hair. That would be the worst choice you could ever make in your life. It would be bad for you. So never date a woman with short hair. Next thing, in shape. It's not that hard. Yep, they're usually lesbians. Lesbian. Yep, absolutely. Definitely reading some words, by the way. Usually those women aren't lesbians. They're just straight bitch attitude. You don't want to do it. And any of those women are just the worst. They're the worst in society. Okay. When it comes to men, now of course to each other, two lesbians hooking up, they love each other. They're gonna be nice to each other. But when it comes to a lesbian and you know, um, short hair, bitchy attitude, like overweight, not wanting to work out, that's the worst thing for a black man to even look at. Like we don't want that. We don't want no parts of that. We're gonna get literally like our life is gonna be hell. So black men, especially, don't even think about that. And white men, y'all can, because sometimes y'all white men be choosing lesbian looking women, and y'all deal with it. You see in the movies, you see white men like Maverick. I'm pretty sure you had um, a lesbian in your life. Like you tried to make her a good woman, but she was just terrible. Okay. Oh yeah, I watched Fallen State, Marcus. Yep, that's one of my favorite shows. Okay. Rhino, this is not directly, and Jay Media, this is nothing directly to anybody. Shout out to Cheeky Chops and Builder. So now, if you are a woman, had a butch lesbian woman swing on me and damage my car over DoorDash order. Yep, there you go. They don't play no games. I have a cousin who's a lesbian. Yep. We all know that lesbian is just, there's no point. They're just out here, no point in dealing with that. Okay, next thing you have with the weight. Women, listen, it's not hard to do some sit-ups and push-ups. So here's the thing: if you're not really fat, you just are like getting a little sloppy. Don't do push-ups. Because if you do push-ups, you're gonna get like that big back type of body that women get. Like you're gonna have like just that beefy body. No man wants that. No man wants to deal with that. Don't do that. Okay. What you do is you do sit-ups. You do sit-ups every day, and then you do like arm raises, whatever. You go to your couch. You just put, you go on the couch and you put your back to the couch. You put your arms up and you just pull yourself up and down. You do like 20, 25 of those. You do like 4 sets. And then with sit-ups, I mean, sit-ups are so easy for you women to do that you gotta understand. You can probably get away with doing about at least 100 sit-ups a day have if you don't have abs, about 100 sit-ups a day. If you have abs, like a little bit showing, trying to get tone. No, actually, if you don't have abs, you have like meaty, like your stomach, and just do like 200 sit-ups a day. But if you have like a little bit of pudge, but you still can see some ab meat, then maybe do about 100. Okay, we don't want you to be completely like fully cut. We need something soft to rub on. We don't want rock hard. Most of us, okay, men. And here's another thing: legs, your squats. Okay, you need to just go to a wall, any wall in your house, and just squat. Act like you're taking a crap. Make sure your legs are in. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Make sure your legs are in, just like you're taking a crap. The same way. And sit there, and you start off with 20 seconds because if you try to do 30 or 40, you're gonna give up and you're gonna like say, I can't do this. Just do 20 seconds. Anybody can do 20 seconds. And then every day you add a second to it, okay? You add a second. So you make sure whatever set you're at, if you're at 20, you're doing 20 second, then you do 20 seconds and then you do like maybe about 5 sets. And then you move up 1 second every day. So in like 30 days, you should be at like 50 seconds. And then you could probably stop at like 2 minutes. At 2 minutes, you're good. That's going to tone your big, thick thighs up in no time. You don't have to do squats at the weight. We don't have to go to the weight room or nothing. Just do those squats. So I promise you, your legs will be toned. All that extra meat is going to be gone. You're going to be happy with yourself. Trust me. So just try that out, okay? There's many forms of exercise that are good for women. The worst for a woman's body is distance running. It only if you are fat and you're a distance runner as a woman, because your feet are going to get real fat. You're putting your feet through a lot of abuse and trauma, And those feet are not going to be feet that any man will want to rub. So if you want a man to rub your feet, if you want to be able to walk around the house without house shoes on, then make sure do not do the jogging if you're overweight. Just stick to like walking if you're overweight, or just do the other exercise I just told you, sit ups and squats. But yeah, you don't want your feet to be all looking like Fred Flintstone, and then it's just a bad look. Eric Anderson, I'm thinking of trying to find a woman in South America or Asia. I'm done with Western women. They just seem to have different values than what I want, how I grew up, and what I expect. Eric, that's not the case. You got to go to the right places to find these women, okay? The women that you want, you got to go to like social events, okay? You go on Facebook and you're going to see you type in the events that you like, and you look at the friend group or look at the confirmed list of that group and look at those women. Those women look like the type of women you would like, then go to that group, go to that event. It might be like a jogging event. It might be like a cycling event. It might be a yoga event. It could be anything. It might be like a softball tournament or something. Just do that. And you're going to meet people and make friends, but look for friends first. Stop trying to like go on these date apps, trying to date people. Like make friends with these women first. Become a friend. That way you can really get to know them. And then they'll conform and be more willing to conform because they want to be with that friend for the rest of their life. So they'll conform to what you want, okay, as a man. So you got to do it that way. Don't go at it like with dating. Trust me, okay? I'm a professional when it comes to that, okay? I'm teaching people that part of life, okay? But I'm an amateur in regards to talking about it. Let's see. Shout out to Todd in the building. I was 7 in the building. Make sure I hit that Discord up. You should do personal training sessions with women. I'm open. I already offered Black women, get free sessions this week. If you should confirm, you make an appointment for this week, it's free for this week. All you gotta do is email me at theamazinghustle@gmail.com, and it's free for you Black women. And you can be a Rachel Dolezal, and you can like identify as a Black woman. I'll still give you the special, okay? Women should dunk. I don't know what that means. Ski all day. I'm gonna give you that advice. Long distance for bad cardio. Give advice for toenail fungus. Toenail fungus is really something you can't help. What happens, I believe, you can go to a doctor and they can give you some treatment to get rid of it. But in reality, your feet's gonna stink for the rest of your life. The only thing I would recommend is just getting attractive looking socks. If you're a man, then getting like the NBA, you get the Nike like basketball socks. That way you don't have to like take your socks off, you still look good. And then right before bed, you take the socks off when it's under the blanket. That way that smell doesn't travel. But if you're watching a movie or something, or if you're about to pipe somebody out, don't go and take the socks off and pipe somebody out, because that smell is going to eventually like hit them when you're sitting there after like talking about life, and you're curling your feet around. Your feet smell is going to be brutal and it's going to be sweaty. Just don't do that, okay? Just keep the socks on, okay? That's the reason why you see a lot of men in porn movies wearing socks, because they got the fungus, What about big guy looking for some extra comfort and loving? Your DAC. What I recommend you do is to learn get a talent, pick up a skill. You can learn how to sing, learn how to tell jokes, learn how to be something that women would like enjoy, like entertaining to them. Because if you're a big guy, more than likely you probably are at an age like 30 to 40. So more than likely you're not going to want to work out at the gym, and you ain't going to want to better yourself in regards to your weight, which you should, because you don't want to be, dying at an early age. But if you don't want to do that, I'm not going to judge you. Just learn how to have a talent that can make a woman, love and to be around you. You're fun to be around. You're that guy. Be that guy, So what you do is you go and you, look at comedians online. You take some of their jokes and have jokes on deck about a bunch of different topics. That way you keep the woman laughing and smiling. You do that for like a solid month, that woman will fall in love with you. And then, of course, you got to have money so that way you can, like, not big money, but just enough money that you got to pay for all the dinners, you got to pay for everything. But then after you're in there and she grew to love you, she'll accept you and she'll fight to be with you, because her family, everybody's going to be like, why are you with this fat sucker? But she's going to be like, he ain't a fat sucker. He's a lover. Okay? I hope that gave you enough insight to get where you need to be. Friend zone is something you never get out of, okay? But I have a proven method that I've used to get out of friend zone a few times, but it's not for the average guy, okay? It takes a lot of money. If I didn't inherit money at one point, I would never have got out of the friend zone the couple of times I've been put in it that I got out of it. Okay. Never used the dating app in my life. Only had long-term relationships. Still haven't had luck. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Eric. Anderson, you can always come up for some coaching. Just make an appointment, the amazing hustler at gmail.com. I do it for free, but it's going to be on my YouTube channel. And I got to monetize that content. But if you want private lessons, and I'm right now at $20 an hour. Just email me. We can set up a time, and I'll give you because of you being such a good guy. This month only, I'll give you 50% off. Okay, 50% off. I've been paying for play for the last 10 years. Any suggestions on kicking away from the lot lizards at the truck stop? Sounds like you're okay. So you're a trucker. First thing you need to do is stop smelling. Okay, so make sure you go take a shower 2 times a day. No excuse. I know you're making good money, but no. Go take a shower. Secondly, once again, learn some jokes. If you don't want to learn how to sing or dance, hopefully you know how to dance, but learn some jokes and understand it's a difference from spending and being a generous man and being a trick. It ain't nothing wrong with telling a woman, hey, you want to go have a good meal? You know, I'm going to go have a steak anywhere by myself. I mean, you can join me out on me. I'd rather have company instead of eating it alone. That way she knows that you're just going to eat it anyway. So why not go with somebody that's attractive, you know? Make it that way. Do it that way. Don't do it in a way that, don't do it in a way that she knows you're like a charity case. So make it like you're going to do it anyway, you know? Like, don't say, hey, I'll buy some weed, we can smoke, have a good time. No, say, I got weed, I'm about to go buy. Well, I'm about to go buy some weed, I'm gonna have it. If you want to smoke with me, and you know, vibe, come through. That's how you do it. Don't say, hey, if you want to hang with me, I'll go buy us some weed and I'll get you some extras. Don't do that. So that's a little bit. I can't give you everything right now because this is more about the women. But any other questions, y'all can just hit me with something. Where do I go to find the big BBWs asking for J Media? That's the easy one. All you do is go to a nightclub. You go at like around 1:30. That's when all the women that are pretty much chosen get picked. They're going to be out of there by then. At 1:30, there's only going to be leftover women. The majority of them are going to be big, beautiful women with bald heads. They're going to still be there. Go there. They're there all day. That's where you go to get them. Or you go to any like gym, like 24-hour fitness or whatever, and you go to the pool area. Usually they're going to be there in the pool, like just, you know, blobbing around because, you know, they don't want to work out and, you know, get toned and fit. So you go there usually around, they don't go during the day because they don't want to be seen walking in the gym because, you know, people are going to look at them, which is wrong to do. But yeah, usually you got to go around, I'd say about maybe 9 to like 12, or you go late night at like 11 to 4. Okay. Because while the other chicks that are like trying to be desired, you know, working out, trying to get right, they're getting their back blown out. These women are like at the gym just trying to like, you know, have fun and enjoy themselves by going to, you know, swimming and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. You got to do what you got to do. I used to have that, not wearing socks. Actually helps. Maverick, I'm happy you don't got it no more. Do you agree or disagree that women are inferior than men in the eyes of God? No, I think that we're all humans. I think we're all equal. I think that women should be submissive to men, but who am I? I wasn't around when God was here and told people what to do. You guys are going off of a Bible that you guys don't even know who wrote the Bible. You know, for all you know, it could have been like freaking some clown comedian that made the Bible. I mean, think about it. They're telling stories about a man that like had a big boat that took one of every animal on his boat and like, you know, would save them and whatever such. But then we don't believe in UFOs. Like, come on. We got this man that walked on water, but we don't believe in angels. We can't have both ways. All right, I'm behind in the chat, guys. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down here. I gotta get this test done. I want to know where the girls with the heavies are at. Not heavy girls. Girls with the heavies, normally they're at the gym. You can find them at the gym, and they're going to be at the gym at the time between like 4 to 8 p.m. Whatever time in your city that would be. My time, you know, whatever Pacific time is around 4 to 8 because they want dudes to look at the heavies while they're working out. Okay, it motivates them because they want the you know, attention. Then you got to go to Instagram. You go to Instagram and you look at your Discover page. You'll see a lot of women like that, but those women got a lot of clout up there. So you got to make sure that your pictures are on point for them to even respond to you. There you go. Good tip. Rubbing alcohol on your feet. Yep. Just wash your feet, period. Okay. A lot of men don't wash their feet. Shout out to Todd Johnson. Men need to be characters. Absolutely. Men need to be characters to get where they need to be. These are horror movies are wearing socks because they have fungus. Absolutely. Um, in porno movies, they wear socks because they got fungus. Absolutely. And remember, all this advice I'm giving, you email me if you want this advice 101, and I'm also do consultations for free on my channel here. Okay. I figured because there's a lot of people that are making good money with life coaching. So I figured, why don't I take advantage of this niche that is needed to be, you know, too many people that need the coaching, and there's not enough people doing it the right way. So I figured I'll um, come in and do the life coaching, okay? Life coaching and dating coach advice, and relationship coaching. I'm gonna do it all. Appreciate you, Wise Night Silicone. Appreciate that. DJ, can you teach the chat how to be funny? Um, yeah, I mean, but that's actually that's an actual class you have to take, and you have to pay for that. So, yeah, I can't do that for free. He ain't fat sucker. He's a big bag. Nah, you don't want to be that. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to Quest, ninth floor, right? Eighth. Okay, thank you. Heavy girls come with built-in heavy J's. Oh, built-in heavies. No, I just make comments. I absolutely hate when the women who are overweight and obese, they got those big heavies. Like I don't call them heavies. I call them like freaking. That's just fat. It's not attractive. Most men don't want that. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. And most women don't want like the fat, man, because there's just too much going on. You can't take pleasure in that. So I always recommend for women that got that to like, do the sit-ups, try to burn some of that out because, if it's too much, like it's like if it's uncontrollable, like it's just, you know, hey, just flopping around, that's not like a pleasant sight. Nobody wants something just flapping around. Dennis was like this all the time. I would buy a shirt. Um, I'm not like nothing other than just I'm giving life coach advice, dating advice now. I'm trying to go into this bag because after talking Kev yesterday, he motivated me to get into this life coaching game. So that's what we got going on. Big booty white. That's not a thing. They don't use BBW. They just say fat. That's kind of like a black thing that we decided to pick up on. We'll have like overweight strippers that we call like thick. You know, I can't talk too much more about this for a second, guys. Give me a second. For a second, guys. Okay, so I'm walking outside here so I can talk to you guys because my appointment ain't for 15 minutes. All right, so what we got going on here? Steve, let DJ be your life coach. Um, Yeah, I'll be your life coach, Ski. Absolutely. If it's on YouTube, it'll be free. But if it's not, then I'll give you some free sessions. But I gotta charge. I can't just be doing God's work for free because I gotta things I gotta take care of. Now, anybody want to jump on here, you can. I'm gonna open the floor up to anybody who wants to jump on. And I'm not gonna give in depth life coaching right now because I'm in this office. I can't do it right now. But if you want to talk about something, you can. And that's another thing. See, I'm trying to make money so I can finally get my hair cut, so I can get a fade. It's looking bad. I can't be looking like this. This is improper as a man. That's a little game for you. For as a man, you don't want to. lack in your hair care and treatment. You know, you don't want to do that. I've been lacking. No, my hair looks bad, man. I appreciate that though. Appreciate that. But yeah, my hair looks bad. I ain't gonna lie. You're right. Rhino, that's the reason why I'm turning the camera this way so that we can't really see my hair. That's why I try my best not to turn side. Then when you see the side, like you be like, oh heck no, I ain't hiring this man to teach me nothing. He just ain't even have enough sense to, get a fresh fade so people take him serious. I'm trying to drink this water real quick so that way I can use the bathroom. So I'm not in there. I do this whole test over again. I just did this test 2 days ago. I gotta take it again. Oh well. Not a drug test, but my doctor that I had switched to because they were like the soonest, like closest doctor to like, closest appointment I can get to like get everything checked because I think I might have diabetes out here. Um, they don't do blood tests and everything, and they don't give the drug. They don't give the drug test in person. You gotta like come to like a clinic to get it. That's what we're doing. I think I might have diabetes because when I eat, when I eat um, sugar, I gotta go to the bathroom like fast. Like it's no like adjustment for it. Like it just comes out right away. And I got like a hunger for sugar. But look, guys, I'm gonna eat this. 'Cause I gotta like take this stuff. So I'll be right back. Actually, guys, I'm gonna go off here because I might have to like have my sugar checked. So I'll be back on in like an hour. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope not HOA. But yeah, I'm gonna take these tests and then I'll get over here. Yep, that's me. Hit the like button on your way out. Appreciate you. I'm out. Peace.